Jai Shura guys. Till yesterday we have created order and user service, but now today we have created one more service, payment service, and now we are going to link these three services with each other. So I tried some things. Okay, now first we'll start our services: order service, payment service, and user service. So I will tell you how I connected all these services with each other. Okay, now all the services are so in order service is user service is on 8081 8080. Then I kept order service on 8081 and payment service on 8082. You can check the configuration on GitHub. I will commit the code. So here we'll check whether they are running or not. So here see, this one is running, this one also running, this one also running. Now we'll go here, see, we'll check. This one is a user DB test connection connected. Okay, this one is a order DB test connection. Here we have to put order DB. This one also connected, and this one is a payment DB. This also connected. Now we'll check payment. There is no data. Order, there is no data, and in user also there is no data. Now what we'll do, first we'll check in the users. Okay, we'll create users. Now if we'll check the users, we have three things in Pujo, which is ID, name, email. You can check the in the user controller users we have, and here we can check by ID or post mapping we are passing the request body. So we can take two things from user, which is a name and ID, name and email. ID it will create automatically. We have enter this one generated value. So we will put name and email here. See, name and email. So here we'll pass, suppose test1 at the rate gmail.com. Okay, in the gate we'll check whether we have data or not. In the database also we have already checked. So here we don't have any data. Okay, sorry, here directly we cannot search by index. So here users we don't have data. Now in the post we'll pass this test1. Then suppose we'll create one more thing, test2. Okay, now if we'll check in the gate, we'll get two records, 1 and 2. We can check in the database also. Now data came. Okay, test1 and test2. Now suppose I want to search that by ID, then we'll get test1. By second, then you will get test2. Now we have created the users. Now we'll go to order database. As we already check in the order, we don't have record. Now what we'll do, here we'll pass the user ID, and here we'll pass the amount. Suppose 70,000 we are passing. So here, okay, first we'll check in the gate we have records or not. As we already check in the database, blank. Okay, now we'll use the post method. We'll pass this user ID 170,000. Another user ID will create 2. So here the issue is we are not getting the data for that user ID. So I'm checking that issue. Okay, midway I will post one more here. Okay, okay, by mistake I put the same amount, 90,000 will keep. Okay, third. So here what happened? Okay, third also 80,000 some. Then here if we'll check here in the gate, we got the 3 records. Now if you'll check in the post, suppose in the gate you are searching by ID, second you'll get the 2 values. Now if we'll check here orders, so here we are getting blank values. So I'm checking this issue so that I'm not able to link that order status with the user ID. So that's why I'm checking this issue. Now third one is there, payment. If you check in the database, payment we don't have any entry. So here I use one more concept. Okay, in the order, why we have used this parameter order ID and amount as per the Pojo. So here you can check order ID, your user ID and amount. Here we are using order ID. So I will check this issue. Okay, now we'll go to third one, which is a payment. In the payment you can check here we have payment, order ID, amount, payment status. This some things I have entered in the backend side, set in the Pojo, like or payment created, like that. Okay, so order id and amount will take. So here order id and amount, suppose I am entering, first we'll check the get request. Here we don't have anything. Now suppose we are like asking the post, we'll get 175,000. See here I use the UUID concept, so that we'll keep the record of that thing. So that for that I'm using UUID. Okay, so payment service, if you'll go payment service, will get to know the logic. Okay, here I'm passing the UUID. Okay, UUID, because of that we'll get that record. Now suppose we are in the get, if we are checking, we'll get, see, so here I'm, see, if you running the payment, see here I'm getting the proper id, payment id and order id link. So that's why I'm checking that issue. So this way we can connect the two or three user services, multiple user services with each other, and later we'll try to implement Eureka API gateway. Slowly we'll try to implement all the other things of microservices. First we'll finish the Spring Boot, then we'll start with the microservices later. So you can like you can check my blog also. I will commit the files. You can check the code of mine on the GitHub, so you'll get to know what is the code I'm checking. Okay, so you can check my repository on the live, and you can check my blog also. You will get to know what I'm doing. Thank you.